Welcome to Tuesday Update. Today is Tuesday, January 12th. Well, this past weekend we had about 370 people come to Mass here, and it was good to see people. We had about 3,000 views on our live stream. So we were able to connect with people at home, which is awfully nice as well. So we had a chance to talk about, it was the baptism of the Lord, and we talked a little bit about how, statistics today are showing that if we don't get the seed of faith planted in our kids by the age of 17, right before they go off to college, that many of those will never find faith in their life. So it's really, really important that we work with our kids to try and at least get those roots of faith planted in them. And we always make that offer for any parents or grandparents, if you got kids or grandkids that are behind in sacraments or behind in religious education, we can help you, because that's our goal as a parish, to try and get those roots into our kids before they begin that college experience. And we also talked a little bit about godparents and the important role that they play. And I was just thinking, maybe if you think about it, if you got a picture of the baptism of your godchild where you were there, maybe make a copy of that and send it to them as a little reminder of that baptism, and might give you an opportunity to start that conversation about their faith life, and can you help them in any way in their faith life. With our growing parish, we also have a growing number of funerals. And last year, in 2019, we had 77 funerals. Last year in 2020, we had 91. So the number of funerals that we're doing here at St. Pius is increasing as our number of people increase. And certainly that's a very, very difficult time for so many people. And we typically would offer a program called Seasons of Hope. Seasons of Hope. It's for people who are grieving the loss, and Susan Eigenhofer offers that program. But of course, with the COVID, we can't bring people together. But if you find yourself hurting, call us, call Linda Green in our pastoral care office. She'll connect to Susan Eigenhofer, who will then reach out to you. Wish we could do it in person, but right now we can't. But we still think of you who grieve, and if there's anything we can do to help you, we want to do it. The Advent in a Box food drive. I wanted just to get back to you. I think I mentioned on a couple of occasions, we had 16,000 pounds of food that was delivered. I just want to tell you where we brought that food, because all of these institutions extremely grateful to us. Okay? We brought it down to the Interfaith Partnership for the Homeless, Schuyler Inn Shelter, Marillac Family Shelter, Unity House, South End Children's Cafe, West Hill Refugee Center, the Rourke Center, and then 3 Catholic charity sites, St. John St. Anne's, Sheridan Food Pantry, and DePaul House. So all your generosity in bringing that food in really made a difference to those institutions, especially in this month of January when their supplies are low, because they had a lot of support November, December, but they're really, really grateful that right now we're able to do that and help them here in this month of January. Our monthly food drive this week will be, this weekend will be our monthly food drive. We recommend that you bring over here to the Stafford Street side your groceries. Because of the construction during the week, a little harder to get in the main door here, so just come over to the Stafford Street side. Now this weekend, when you bring food, you can bring it into the main section of the church, the main doors. No construction going on the weekends. But if you're coming in during the week, just drop it off at the Stafford Street doors. The ornaments on the tree. So remember, we had our Christmas tree. We had to take down our Christmas decorations for the most part. We got still a few plants around, but out in the gathering area, there's a table with all the Christmas ornaments that you brought in. And feel free to come in during the day. Our church is open 8 to 5. You can come through the church and walk out to the gathering area, or if the cones aren't up, you can come in through the chapel doors. But go and take your ornament home. Some of them are very, very beautiful. I don't want them to get misplaced or broken. I told you that I would report back to you on our Christmas collection. I was very touched by all that you did this year. We collected $80,000 for our Christmas collection, and that's only $4,000 less than last year, which I think in a COVID year is remarkable. And so I continue to thank you for your support and all you're doing. I know somebody did make mention this week that many of you are giving online giving. We had a tremendous number of people that have signed up for that. Just a reminder, based on somebody's comment, that if you've got a new credit card or your credit card has expired, you may want to take a look at that and make the adjustments for that online giving. So Danielle is here from our school. Danielle Cox is our principal, and I'm going to ask her to come up and give us a little update on where we're at with the school.
Thank you, Father. I just wanted to bring attention to an upcoming open house that we have for prospective families. That open house is scheduled for Sunday, January 31st. It will be 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., but it is by appointment only. If you're interested in an appointment, you can either give the school a call or you can visit our social media sites, Facebook and Instagram. There are posts on both of those sites about our open house, along with links that you can fill out a form to get an appointment, and then someone from our admissions team will be in contact with you to schedule that appointment. If you're not comfortable with the open house on the 31st, I am more than happy to give private tours. And I do those every day after school, so if that's something that you would be interested, feel free to give the office a call or send me an email. If you're looking for a pre-K through 8th grade educational setting for your child, I encourage you to reach out, check out our school website, or plan on attending either our open house or coming for a private tour. So thank you very much, Father.
Thank you, Danielle. You know, I'm going to ask you this week, at noon, to take just a minute to say a prayer for our country. Of course, it was difficult. It was difficult to watch that thing in Washington last week, and it's been growing and boiling for years, but it just kind of came to a head last week, and so we need to pray for our country. And would ask you that when you just maybe pause at noon to say a quick prayer for our country. One of the things we're going to put on our website tomorrow is a little short 3-minute video from Bishop Barron, who kind of addresses the situation, what happened last Wednesday. He's a very, very good speaker, and I think you would enjoy it. It's only about 3 minutes, but that'll be on the website starting tomorrow. Another thing we're going to put on the website is a very popular podcast by a priest by the name of Father Mike Schmitz. He's a very, very popular, very excellent presenter, and he's doing a walk through the Bible for a year. Walk through the Bible for a year. And so that's going to be on the website, and so as you get a chance, you might be curious about the Bible. He's an excellent presenter. It might be something you'd look forward to, so that'll be on the website starting tomorrow. Our Thursday Constant Contact that you'll get at home, we have a link. We're going to have a link there to our youth ministry program and some of the really good things that we're doing for our youth. And one of the things that our youth did recently was referred to as Ding Dong Donuts. Ding Dong Donuts. And so you'll be able to click on that, see what that's all about. But Lauren's doing a good job of trying to lift the spirits of our young people in these difficult days, and please keep them in your prayers. All of our students, teachers, parents. That's just that's a hard situation that they're in with school. So please think of them. In terms of a quick construction update, if you've driven by here at St. Pius, you've seen the amount of excavation that's going on. The weather has been so good; it's drier than a bone out there, which is perfect. And part of the new Parish Life Center is a full basement. And so they're having to dig down 14 feet in order to put that foundation in. But they're making a lot of good progress, and as long as we keep these fairly mild temperatures and a lack of moisture, we're going to be able to continue to make some good progress here in the winter. So drive by and take a look at it. At the beginning of the year, remember we were asking people, hey, what are your spiritual goals for 2021? So we asked a couple of parishioners. Bernardo Gauna, he reflects as follows. With all the obligations of being a husband and a father, it's hard to keep focused on my relationship with God. My mind seems to always be filled with the worries of everyday life, and so it is sometimes difficult to find time just to be in the Spirit with Him. My spiritual goal for this year is to really put more trust in God, that He has a plan for my family, and to focus on what's really important, getting to heaven. And Eileen Hasso says this, in 2021, I want to trust what God is doing in my life, that I cannot see now and be more patient with his plan for me. I need to listen and look more carefully so that I recognize his blessings and promptings in my day-to-day life. Life has been upside down and confused. What has happened has helped me to count on the rock of my faith in Jesus and our Blessed Mother. I hope to find ways I can share the gift of strength I find in my faith. And I'm going to try to make, I think I mentioned it last week, I'll try to repeat the little thought for the week that I do on weekends on Tuesday Update in case you missed it. So our thought for this week is, worry often gives a small thing a big shadow. Worry often gives a small thing a big shadow. So God bless. Hope to see you this weekend either here or on our live stream. Have a good week.